What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Good morning. You know, I'm just we got the kids off to school, got up early this morning, and yeah, I'm I'm excited about today. I am. I hope you're excited about your day too. I know a lot of y'all are already at work. Oh, that was way off. Good morning, baby D. I know a lot of you guys are already on your way to work or already at work. So I just wanted to come on for everybody who, can be on their phones or is at home already and or you work from home and just talk. Just say what's up. And, as you see in the caption of the video says, a new journey really requires you to take action and it requires you to take that first step towards your goal. And for me, I'm on a whole new journey, ever since I came home. What's up, Aunt? How you doing? I'm on a new journey myself. I'm doing this full time. This is my job, right? And you would say, well, Cash, you're already, walking towards your goals because you make videos, you come live, but it's more than that. So I've been watching, and there's this channel that I watch a lot. And it's this brother who creates content full time, and his content is amazing. His content is dope. And it's all it is explaining how to make, content and how to have your lighting set up. So you see, I got my lighting a little bit different. See, I didn't know anything about light spillage. I didn't know nothing about like the angles. I didn't know anything about when you're editing, how to make sure that your frames go in the proper way. So I've been just studying. I've been at it. I've been at all of this. I didn't know. So check this out. Check this out. When it comes to editing videos, right? I've fallen in love with it. I already love doing content. I love coming live. I love talking to you all, but I didn't really have the editing part down. I still don't have it all the way down. I'm sure I'm gonna get better here over the next couple months of me doing this. But I've noticed something when I'm watching movies. So that's another thing he said. He said, "Good morning, Ma." He said, you need to pay attention to movies." So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna watch a movie. Thanks, babe. Good morning, Ma. Good morning, Dina. Good morning, D. Look at that, D. Baby D. Morning, chat. All right, so I've been watching movies here and there. So day before yesterday, we were watching The Ring Part 2. And I'm watching it, me, Champagne, and Messiah. And the girls didn't want to watch it. It's too scary. So I sat there and I watched this movie with them, but I noticed something. Now I notice it every time I'm watching any kind of show. Anytime I'm watching any show, any movie, I notice these little things. And the little things that they do is angle switches. You'll notice this after I tell you this. When you're watching a movie or a show, they never stay on the same frame for more than 3 to 10, maybe 15, sometimes if it's a drawn out scene, seconds. It's normally 3 to 10 seconds on average that you'll stay in a frame. So I'm like, oh, okay. Because it keeps the people interested. It gives different, elements to it. And then the lighting and different grains and exposure and light spillage. As you notice, you see behind me, how I got my studio set up, right? I didn't change anything. I moved my desk closer, and on my lights, you can't see all my lights, but right here next to me, I have all these lights I've had since I first started, minus these two. These two came from Dawn and Dan. But this light right here has a blue filter on it, right? So it adds a little bit something right here. You know what I mean? It gives it a different kind of glow. Then right here, I got this light at like a 45-degree angle, but it doesn't have the glow, the box. If I had the soft box on it, that would look dope, but you got to build up to getting that. I got to get a whole nother light for right here. It's going to be a soft glow, right? Like it's right on you. It's got the little box around it. I'm going to get me one of those one of these days, I promise. And then back here, so it's called 3-point lighting. I cheated because you could cheat right here. They said this is the 4th light, but it's supposed to be 3-point lighting. So you're supposed to have one, like how I have right here. And behind me, you see all of those. That's my 3rd, right? And this one's the 2nd. So the 2nd one adds this element that you see right here. You see the glow coming off. off the side of the face right here. And that one's also at, a 45 behind me. So it's adjacent to this one. And it makes it look like the light that's behind you is glowing off of you, off your face. Because over here, you can see there's light, right? It looks like that light is bouncing off of me. So I got to get better at it. I probably should put my office long ways. I got it short ways right now. So what you're seeing is I pull my desk up. So I got a lot more room up here. And then I moved it closer so you can see back here. But another thing that I've learned is depth. You have to add depth. So what I think I'm going to end up doing, right, is moving my desk all the way over here to this wall, right? And I got to get some blackout curtains because, you can see the light coming through over there and the light coming through right here. So eventually I'm gonna get me some blackout curtains for right here and have 0 point darkness. And then I'm gonna move this scene right here. And then I'm gonna move this scene right there. So I got a little bit of work. I got a little bit of work to do, but I'm getting better at it. And that goes along, like I said, with the caption, new journey. You have to take the steps towards it. So the steps for me towards this is to, obviously, you have to pay attention to the content. You have to create, and you have to make sure that when you're creating, you're getting the top quality that you could get from what you have. So right now, what I record on an AnchorWork 4K A1 webcam. I don't use the A1 part of it. I'm sorry, the AI part of it. I just use it right here for this angle. But now to upgrade it, when I move my desk around, I got to have my camera sitting right here on this light. My iPhone, I'm gonna put right here in the stand and have it right here. So it's a different angle. So while I'm recording, right, I'll be recording on this one. And then when the camcorder gets here, I'll put the camcorder maybe like a shot behind me or a little higher up, pointing down. So it just adds these different elements. And then I would take lives like this and cut them up. And that adds to content. Also, B-roll. B-roll, very important. I've been taking B-roll footage. So when I'm driving or if I'm walking to go with the kids or anything like that, or I'm just sitting by the window, say I'm reading my daily devotional, sitting by the window. The other day, I caught a really good shot. It was really windy. So I took my camera, my iPhone, and I set it up and I took the shot of the wind just blowing the trees. It looked creepy, right? I thought it like a horror film. So I edited it inside my phone and then I uploaded it to CapCut so where I can add more effects on it. And I'm going to use that clip. You guys will see that clip this coming up weekend. The girls are coming over and we're going to shoot the second part to New Little Sister. You guys like that one. It was really popular. I got nice hits on that. So yeah, I'm just taking this thing to the next level. And then I guess I got to focus more on getting different scenic shots. So I live right by the beach. I'm thinking now that I'm going to have this camcorder, I'm going to go out and I'm going to shoot. I'm going to create my, my little template right here. I got my notepad of what I want the scene to be, the topics that I want to talk about for each shot, and put it all together. We got to bring this thing up to the next level. If I'm gonna be successful at this, if I'm gonna be a successful YouTuber, a successful social media influencer, because this is it. So I know that, and it's like, okay, so if this is what you have to do, then you gotta treat this not just like a 9-to-5, but like you're the CEO of this business. And if the CEO of his business isn't taking care of business, well, guess what? That company is not going to do well. So I'm trying to make this company do well. That's the goal. I also got to get better at promoting Streetlights Unity Movement. And we got the donation site set up, but I really want to help these families, for these holidays. And the best way to do that is you have to create content. I got to get better at creating the content. What's going on, Katie? What's going on? You say, yeah, you have less light on your face now. Blackout curtains are definitely worth it. They help temperatures too, keep heat out. Exactly. So I got to invest. That's another thing. But first you got to have the capital to do that. I can't invest. Right now, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm so broke, I can't afford to pay attention. All right. I got enough to get by, which is good. I'm cool with that. But eventually, as this thing grows, as the content does better, as people start, utilizing the super chat or sending stars on Facebook or whatever it is, what I'm saying? It all goes into that's what it's got to be. It's got to all go into the business outside of bills. So the bills we got, that's taken care of. Everything extra that comes in from this point, I already talked to Champagne. It's like, okay, everything from this point, we got to invest in this and she's going to start helping me with this. She wants to learn, how to do some of the things that I'm doing and potentially start her a channel, because Champagne is really good, like kids with the kids and just posting mommy stuff. If you see her Facebook is filled with just beautiful images of her and the kids and videos. And it's like, this is good. And this can all also be mashed into the Kelly fam, you know? And that's another thing that I want to work on. I have to start getting it, but this camcorder is about to be a game changer for that, for just that right there. I'm also, just so you guys know, I am about to be completing the video to put out for the unboxing of all the baby stuff. All right, so don't think that we forgot about that. I needed to get on that yesterday and I slacked because I've been so wrapped up in trying to study this stuff, man, so I could get it right. You know, I want to put out like the best quality, because that's what you all deserve. You deserve, if you're spending this time with me and you're watching and you're sharing, then I need to make sure that it's the best kind of content and it's the best quality, so it's not boring. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get there. And then I also found, so you know, I have the Roadcaster, right? I have the Roadcaster and it's amazing. I love this thing. I love it. It is a game changer when it comes to doing this right here. The sound quality is amazing. You can see all the levels. You can change your voice. You can add sound effects. It's amazing. So I've been messing with this, learning how to use this a little bit better, but there's another piece of equipment that I'm gonna end up getting soon, maybe 2025, that's the goal. 2025, I gotta get this new piece of equipment. All right, so it's the video, it's the Rode video, right? So you connect I got this monitor here, got this monitor, and I got a laptop. And I'm gonna have my iPhone, I got this camera, and I got the camcorder. So it sets up the different shots and you put it in. Thank you, Ma. Thank you. You connect all the inputs and you put this stuff in, and then you hit a button and it'll cut over here to this camera. So now, instead of having to spend all this time editing and CapCut and filming 3 different times, you just got them all going at once, and you just hit it, boom, and then you look over here at this camera, and then boom, you look over here at this camera. And then it sets the whole thing up. So now when you're going into your edits, you don't even have to make the cuts because it's all right there. It's just perfect. You want to play a video, boom, you hit the button and it automatically puts the video up on the screen. It's amazing. But all this is for the future, right? I see the vision. So now it's working towards it. Having these pieces of equipment, I've understood that you need better equipment to run it on. So right now, the computer that I got is a Dell. It's about 6 years old. 5 years old, about 5 years old. And it's a great computer, right? Not so good when it comes to editing, you know? And the laptop, I try to do it on the laptop. The laptop's even slower. I guess the RAM speeds is what counts. I don't know a whole lot about computers and all of that, but Casey does. And it's the RAM speed. The RAM speed, it determines whether or not you're gonna have a smooth, a long time creating a video and editing it, or a smooth time, because the RAM speed on it allows it to go faster and slower, right? So eventually 2025, that's the goal. The goal, I'm gonna get a really good computer, God willing. I'm gonna get the Rode video, whatever it's called. I forget what it's called. It's the Roadcaster. It goes with it. It's like its little brother, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, and just keep going, upgrading. I'm gonna keep upgrading everything and take this thing to the next level. And then when I do get there, right? My son Isaiah, I think about him all the time because Isaiah is so creative. He's so freaking creative. And I would love to have him like get involved in this stuff with me. Now, Zaya's not the one to really get on the camera. He's like camera shy, and that's cool. But he's so creative. Like, he can draw and he likes to do comics. So I'm like, you know what? What if I can get him one of these days, get him the tablet that you create graphics on, right? And have him create animations and him narrate. And I want him to learn how to do all of this, what I've been learning, because I feel like he's good. He's better than me. He's better than me at rapping. I could sing way better than you right now, Zay. I'm not going to give you that one, but you could rap at your age, man. You're really good. He's talented, and he writes his own stuff, which is brilliant. I want to see him be something big in this, man. So that's another step to take of me learning all of this, so I could just pour it into him, and he doesn't got to spend the hours and hours and hours of time studying to try to make these things work. You know, I'm really proud of that kid. I am. He's too much like me at that age, minus the trying to shoot people. You know, I want him to try to shoot people with a camera. That's what I need his help with. If he comes over here, have him recording. Boom. You learn how to do all the angles, teach him how to take the shots. And we learn this thing together even, you know? And then my daughters, little actresses. Kiwi's a director. Kiwi is a director. That little girl's a boss. Rai, very photogenic actress, you know? And they love doing it. I already got Nanas. Nanas is, you talk about creativity. This little girl sits and draws these pictures, and she likes to do things. So you know what she did? She let the kittens pick the colors. I don't know how she did that, but she did. She let the cats go up to whatever color, and once they got the color, she used it and created these little art pieces, and it came out really nice. So, and she sewed. She taught herself how to sew. She sewed her sister's pillow, and then her sister tried to bust open the pillow again last night. That's another story, but she fixed it, you know? So it's like, I got this beautiful family. It reminds me of Joe Jackson. You know, I'm not going to beat him. I'm not going to beat the kids into success, but he had a family of kids that was talented in their own little ways, right? And that's what I got. I got a bunch of babies that God has given me that are talented already. They're brilliant. They're brilliant. I got a woman that is passionate about loving the kids and making sure that they look presentable and that they got everything that they need and spending quality time with them. This can work. This can work. We could create our own little reality TV show. You know what I'm saying? Right here, digital. The Kelly family, boom. You know what I'm saying? A day in the life of the Kellys. I don't know. I see so much stuff for this, and me editing everything and put in the work, and we just do this thing, man. I feel it. I feel it, y'all. It's coming. So yeah, that's just some of the things that I've been thinking about, you know? I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. And I appreciate all of y'all, because a lot of you guys, man, I'm telling you, the comments, it's amazing. This right here. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. Straight. I really do. You have no idea how much I love y'all, man. All of y'all. Real talk. This don't work without you. None of this works without you. You guys, I don't know what it is that you took an interest in me, but I'm so grateful to God that you all did. Straight up. And I promise you, I'm going to stay at this. I'm going to stay at this thing. I'm going to keep it going. We're going to keep on, you know, building this thing up. That's what it's about. We're rebuilding from scratch. You know, I was going through my videos last night. When I was walking on January 6th, I got all the videos. And it made me feel good, but it was like bittersweet. You know, when I was in DC on January 6th, walking down Constitution, so many people just came up to me. So many people. And they were like, oh my God, Cash Kelly, come here. We got to take a picture. And I'm stopping along the way to take pictures with all these different people. And it was so dope. I remember the way that I felt. I'm like, this is awesome. You know, all these people watch my content and they think of me as somebody. They love me, you know? They love the content that I'm putting out. And they were telling me how amazing I am and to never stop and all these things. I'm like, man. And it was bittersweet because it's like, okay, you're rebuilding from scratch now. I don't even have 1/10 of the following that I had before it was taken from me. And it put this little drive in me to say, you know what? You're right. You don't. But God takes things away from us sometimes to allow us to see things a little more clear, distracted by all of this, right? I'm going to take it away. I'm going to give it back to you. But you got to learn these lessons along the way. So that's all I'm doing is learning. I'm grateful. I'm grateful every day. I'm grateful for everybody that I have here right now, because you guys are like the core. You guys are the core of this whole thing. It's like people have a following, right? But then there's a core following. And that's the people that always show up. The people that are like, yo, you know what, Cash, I got you. I'm gonna share this one out for you. Or, hey, Cash, we gave over here to do this. Hey, Cash, I sent this over here to my family member and told them that I need them to watch you. Hey, Cash, I just bought the t-shirt. Hey, Cash, we just shared the street lights. You guys are the core following. You guys, when you see a regular post and you're like, yo, Cash, keep your head up. Or you're watching me out here and you're like, yo, Cash, you look down. And I just want to remind you, bro, who you are. You're great. God loves you, whatever. Those things, it's like, y'all are the core. You all are the core of this whole thing. So thank you for being family. All right. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I'm looking forward to the future, man. And you should be looking forward to the future too. I don't know what season of your life that you're in. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what your dreams are, you know? But start right now going for them. Take that first step towards whatever it is that you want to do, that you feel you're led to do. This is what I feel led to do. This is why I'm doing it. You got to do the same thing for your own life. And this core that we have right here, all of you all talking to each other in the comment, we are a family. We are a unit. We support each other. That's how it's got to go. This is how we grow. This is how we reach more people. We look out for each other. We support each other. So if you have a channel, shout out Paranormal Triage. Y'all check them out. I love them. Brenda and Ryan. They have a channel. They're really doing this thing. So we need to support. You know what I'm saying? If you're into paranormal, ghosts, and all of that, you need to check their channel out. It's dope. It's dope. They do some cool stuff. And then to hear the stories, that's the real cool thing, is the stories. So yeah, man, this is what it's about. This is what it's about. Growing together, supporting one another's dreams, and helping to make it possible. Can you imagine if everybody in the world was like that? They say, yo, I got my dreams and I know this person got their dreams. I'm going to help them meet their goals. I'm going to help them make their dream a reality. And in turn, they did the same thing to everybody they came in contact with. I'm telling you, we have a whole bunch of people living their dreams. That's what it should be. And that's what we pushing. That's what it's about. Sunni, what's going on? Me and Sunni I'm not even going to talk about it yet. I'm just going to wait until it happens. That way y'all can see. But yeah, Sunni's another one. There's another one. Support Sunni, man. You guys go over there. And if you haven't already, check out Hot Mic. I keep it in my YouTube. If you go on my YouTube right now, it's in my, it's on my page. So her little logo, you'll see Hot Mic. You click on that and it'll take you over there to her channel. Hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. And if you're new here, do the same thing for me. I would greatly appreciate it. That's something people don't know about that feature, but you can do that. Your favorite creator, you can put them on your timeline on YouTube. All right, you could put them right there on your homepage. So when people come to your page, they see that. And they're like, oh, let me go check out this channel because that's what he likes. That's another feature that we have. On Instagram, we share each other's stuff. That's what it's supposed to be. And don't be too big to ask somebody to share your stuff. Don't think that, oh, I'm not going to ask because they're going to say no. If your content aligns with the same content that's coming through the page, or even if it doesn't align, but it's friendly enough and it's safe enough to share, I'm sure nobody will have a problem with it. I don't. Every single person who asks me to share something, as long as it's, relatable to my page, then I share it because it helps, them, and it helps the algorithm. But you can't share stuff that goes against what you put out because then it will hurt your algorithm. These are all things that I'm picking up along the way. But we got to support each other, you guys. Anything that's got to do with America, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to share it. So if you're a content creator or you got some stuff that's, pro-Trump or whatever it is, if it's, pro-America, even if it's not pro-Trump, it's pro-America, I'll share it. Definitely. I'd love to see people be successful. I love to see content creators grow. Let me tell you something. When I blew up in 2020, do y'all remember how many pages I helped blow up? That was the best feeling in the world. It was the best feeling in the world to me to see other channels, people that reached out to me and they were like, hey, bro, can we do a show? Or, hey, bro, can you check this out? And then I shared it and then boom. Or I brought them on my live and then boom, they blew up, introduced to all the people that was following me, and their pages just blossomed. And they're still blossoming today. They're larger than mine. They're larger than mine right now. That made me feel like I did something positive, like I did something good because I helped somebody. And I know that feeling of when you start to grab all these people and you're starting to get all this different attention and your words are starting to reach people in all these different places, how good that feels. So to see that happen for somebody else through my page, it was great. And that may be the only reason why God gave it to me. Maybe that's why my page blew up the way that it did. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why I had millions of views and hundreds of thousands of followers. Maybe it was just for that season. Maybe that was it. Maybe God was like, yo, I'm gonna give him this page. Let's see what he does with it. Let's see if he actually does help out, people's businesses, like he said, which we did. We promoted the beard oil, that I put out on. You guys remember that? I said, hey, if you have a business, or you're a small business owner, or you're trying to get it up off the ground and you need some promotion, because everybody was charging. Everybody was charging for that kind of stuff. And I'm like, yo, if you got a business, let me know. I'll bring you on the show. You could talk about it and we'll give you free exposure. You don't got to pay me anything. But people ended up sending, like the people that I did that for with the beard oil, they ended up sending me the little package of beard oil with the cream and all of that. And it was amazing. It was cool. I didn't require it, but it was cool. You know, I didn't ask for anything on sales from nobody. It's not about that. I want to help you succeed because you're an American and you're taking part in the American experience of trying to do something for yourself. And it was amazing. It felt great, you know, and I got to look them up and see how their business is going. I wonder if I know they got sales after that. That was cool. It was just, I feel like that's another big reason why I really want to get it back. Like I really want my following back because I was pretty I gave a lot of consideration to other people with my channel. And I miss that. I miss being able to help people like that, just giving them a platform. I miss that a lot. I miss it a lot. So, you know, yeah, that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got, guys. I just want to come on and just talk to you, man. You know, I hope that you guys go throughout your day and that you're blessed and that you be a blessing to somebody else. Don't allow these hating don't allow these people that are haters to knock you off your square. All right. Don't allow nobody to take away your drive. Don't let them steal your positivity. Don't let them diminish your excitement. Don't let them do none of those things. Don't give nobody power over you. I don't care what's going on. I don't give a damn. I'm trying not to cuss. I'm trying. I don't care what anybody got to say about what you feel God has called you to do. Do it. If they can't understand it or they can't see your vision, it's because God didn't give them your eyes. You keep your eyes focused on the things that God got for you. Don't let nobody detour you. All right? Keep going. Even if it's slow. Right now, you know, I got kids, right? And some of them got different moms. And some of them don't understand what I'm doing. They talk down. I just came home, right? I just came home in February. And here we are in October. And I'm doing all right. You know, I'm doing all right. But I'm not where I was. And some of them, one of them, two of them, don't understand it. They don't understand it. And they talk down sometimes. And I be really wanting to just, you know, go out and spaz and put everything out on the open. But I don't. And the reason is because I love my kids more than I'm angry at their mothers. That's really what it comes down to. I love my kids more than my anger towards their mothers when they get in their modes. So because I love my kids, I don't want to fall into that dissension with the mothers. And it's for them. All right. And plus, it's just not worth it. I don't like to make nobody's day bad or talk down on nobody, man. That it's pointless. So I don't. All right. That's it. I love y'all, man. I hope y'all have a good day. God bless you. Unite. Don't fight. Be a street light, because only you could be the change you wish to see in the world. And when you get too stressed out, you got to remember to pray, America, because without God, everything falls apart. And that is a fact. I don't care what nobody else tells you. That's just a fact. It's a fact. Without God, you can do nothing. All right. So keep him first.